you know, have like their own fucking little. Clyde, baby. Hold on, I gotta let Clyde out now. He was out. Hold on. Bub, what are you doing, honey? Okay, I went to go let Clyde out, and then he didn't want to go out. Then the song, Should I Stay or Should I Go? It was playing in my head, so somebody's contemplating, should they stay or should they go? And they're like trying to go back and forth, like, you know, or, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. And also I'm strongly getting, like, with Clyde wanting to come in and out. Again, this is like an ex of yours that's really regretting, okay, they should have never been in and out, alright? But I'm also getting, like, how first Clyde came in just to eat, right? And then he went to go out. Maybe somebody feels like, maybe somebody's only home wherever they are now. Like, they just go home to eat, alright, and sleep or something. And then they leave, if they even sleep there. They might even get like a hotel room because they don't want to be with the person that they're with or something. Love the one that you're with. You know, like something like that's happening here. Um, maybe they want to know if like, I don't know, something like that. And somebody's, should I stay or should I go now? They're like contemplating, should they stay or should they go? Like, should they stay or should they go? They're really in their head at this time. But I feel like they're gonna go. See, now Clyde's at the door yet. I gotta let Clyde out. Let's see if he goes. Hold on. Alright, so I went to go let Clyde out, and he just sitting at the door. And he was like peeking his head out, like looking. So then I was also thinking, like, well, maybe the person that they're with is a nightclub person, always going out. Maybe they only come in and they're looking at them as a meal ticket. Clyde only came in to eat, right? And like maybe they're just siphoning off this person, or they're there looking at them as a meal ticket. Maybe somebody lied and said that you were like that. You're not like that, okay? And your ex was looking at you as a meal ticket as well, right? And then I was like, Clyde, I was like, come on, Bobby, you in or out? And then he took off and he ran, okay? He's, you know, and he ran out the door. So I feel like this person's coming running after you. They're gonna, you know what I mean? And now your ex is realizing too that they're looking, you know that they're only looking at you as a meal ticket, all right? And maybe, you know, when you know, something like that's going on here. And maybe when somebody else comes around, then they go, right? Like as soon as, like, you know, this, so their ex is obviously, or the person that they're with, is obviously just there, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. So this person's going to be leaving, alright? I'm strongly getting that. And now the truth is coming out about your ex, okay? And, you know, about what they did to you. And then your person is now deciding to mature up, right? Not saying that they were immature at all. They're just like cleansing up, like, alright, they want to see how he's in his suit now, right? And he wants to just clean up his act, like his or her act, whatever the situation is. It could be a female, it could be a masculine, alright? Or maybe they did already clean up, and maybe they're hoping that the person that they were with was going to clean up their act too, but they're too busy out and, like, you know, they want to go out and party all the time. And your person, or you, and the two of yous want to now, you know, want the simple life now. Like, they're watching you, seeing you have the simple life and, like, loving it. And, they're realizing, like, yeah, it was very, my ears ringing, it was very immature of the, you know, this person's all about, like, just being on the dance floor. Maybe they're dancing up with other guys or girls or whatever the situation is, and maybe that's just to get the person jealous. That's very childish. It's very fucking stupid, and is, you know, that's not a turn on at all. That's a way to lose somebody, without a doubt. Alright, you're supposed to respect the one that you're with, okay? You're supposed to love the one that you're with. You're supposed to, you know what I mean? You're supposed to honor your person, you know, not try to, like, deliberately go out and try to make somebody jealous, or be you know, not care about the other person's needs, or like how they feel. You're supposed to be put, when you're in a relationship, you're supposed to be putting the other person's feelings, you know, yeah, and like thinking about how would they feel if they did this to you, you know, if it was the other way around. All right, and this person, whoever they're with and whoever you were with in the past, they didn't give a fuck. They would purposely do things to try to make you jealous, to try to get you, and they would get pissed when you want to get jealous, right? Because they're a very jealous, envious person, and they just like the attention. So they would purposely do things to try. They would talk about other girls around you or other guys, and like they would talk about being intimate with other guys, other girls, to try to get your reaction, right? But you're not a jealous type of person, and you know you're not that type of person at all. And you've seen what they were doing too, and it was a major turnoff. Like, you're supposed to, like, that's just very ignorant. It's very disrespectful. and it shows they don't care about you. That it's all an attention thing, and they're just an attention whore, and it's very disrespectful, it's very childish, and who would really put up with that shit? And how long would you put up with it for? And you put up with it for too long, and your person put up with it too long, and you are both maturing, cleaning up your acts, or you already did, and now, you know, you waited long enough for these people to clean up their acts, they refuse to, so you are coming together, okay? That's exactly what's happening here. You are both choosing the simple life, and I'm not saying that you're not going to have, like, you know, good times or nothing like that. No, like, you're just not gonna be out fucking partying all the time, you know, letting your health go to shit, and then having, like, the cops being called, and not remembering what you're doing, and weird shit like that, like, grinding up on other people. That's disrespectful as hell. That's disrespectful to yourself, and it's disrespectful to your partner. And, when you're in a relationship, you need to take your other person's, thoughts and feelings in consideration, and it just shows it's a bad image for yourself, you know, to whomever's doing this. Not saying this is you, collective. I'm saying this is what was going on with your what your ex did to you, and what your person that you're coming into union with, their ex or their person that they're with, is doing to them, and it's very disrespectful, and it doesn't look good on the person that's doing this. It shows they have no self-respect for themselves or for their person, and that's a disgusting trait. It's not cute at all. It shows they have no self-love or self-care for others. And this person just wants to be, especially if they're famous, like, think about it, like, they want true love, real love, someone that's gonna, you know, show that they want them and not their lifestyle or the image or anything. Like, they know that, look, they know that, you know, you would still want this person, and, like, whether, even if nobody was around, nobody even knew, okay? If it's just used to, you don't need anything, you don't care about the luxurious lifestyle, you don't care about any of that, you know. You could be out in, like, literally, you could be out in, like, in a fucking, a tent living with this person, you would be happy, you'll be 1,000,000% content and completely satisfied, and they love that about you. Because the person that he was with, or she was, you were with, or she was, whatever the situation was a gold digger, and they made it very abundantly clear. Breezy guest. Look, winds. Yeah, right underneath it says, windswept region, breezy gust. All right, whirling winds, airy expanse, and yeah, dancing leaves. Okay, so they were very in and out. Right, they were very they had a lot of breezy guests that would come and go, right? And they didn't give a fuck. Yes, but they made it very abundantly clear they did not care about your person. They were there for a meal ticket, and that's disgusting. And they're about to be running out like a gust of the wind. Like, fuck out of here. And they're gonna feel so free, okay? You're free spirits, that's what I'm getting. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna feel so free, okay? Like, I'm, like, holding back tears for this. Like, your person, or whoever this is that I'm picking up on, is very hurt. Like, somebody could be an air sign. You know, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Or they're just being two-faced with Gemini. Not saying Geminis are two-faced, but you know how, like, it's the two personalities or whatever. Somebody was being two-faced to them. They realized they're, you know, this person I'm picking up on is really hurt. They don't, like, and it's not your past, but it's your person. It's your person that's coming in. They just want love. They want to know what real love feels like. Not, you know, somebody that's there, like, with a handout. Like, gimme, gimme, gimme. No. Somebody that wants them for them. And it's hard for them to find because they're famous. You know what I mean? It's like a lot of people get, like, starstruck and shit like that, and but you're not that type of person. You understand this is a human being. They're just like, you know, you and I. Like, we're all, you know, we're all people. And they have, like, needs that need to be met too, and they have feelings that need to be respected. And this person doesn't feel appreciated at all. This person needs a real fucking big hug, like, for real. Somebody needs to, this person needs to be, like, like, I'm not kidding, like, they really need to be pampered. Like, somebody needs to really take care of this person, like, not in a way, like, because they didn't ever have real love. They never had real love. Maybe not even with their family. Growing up, they didn't have real love. It was always give me, give me, give me, and, like, this person, I feel like, grew up, like, too early. They could have been drinking at a young age. You could have been as well. Or vice versa, whatever. But, like, this was, like, the person that was always taking care of everybody. At a young age. Always looking out for other people. Had to hold, like, the house down at a young age. Could have been on their own at a young age, or they just had to hold it down for other people. Maybe this is, like, you know, someone, the father wasn't around, okay? Or something like that. And, or maybe the parents were, like, young when they had this person. Something like, this person really just needs they need a quiet time retreat. They need to be pampered. They really do. They just need to be shown true love, like real love. Without all the cameras, without all the, you know, flashy stuff, without all, like, the, you know, the parties and people constantly in their faces. They just want to get away. Like, that's, you know, gotta get away. They just want to shut life off, you know what I mean? And not because of a negative way. They just want, you know what I mean? They just need, like, real tender love and care. With a real person who truly gets them, who truly understands and truly loves them. Without all the fake people around with a handout, knowing damn right well they're only there because they need them or want them. Like, you know, what they have. And they're thinking, like, well, what would be, like, if they're even going back, like, thinking, like, now, how would it, like, kind of, in a way, kind of, sort of regretting even becoming famous, possibly, like, they're, like, not, like, kind of, but sort of, like, maybe this person might even be thinking about retirement, but then they're thinking, like, well, I'm still me, I'm still, this person might even be thinking about, like, faking their death or something. And not because, you know, they're in trouble. No, this person's not thinking, like, just because they want to get away. They just want the simple life now. But now they're famous. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this person just wants to retire, possibly, you know, and, or something. They just want to, or at least go on a break. They just need a break is what they need. They need a quiet break. Somewhere in, like, you know, in the middle of nowheres. Or a small town. Small town girl? Or you could be, like, it could be a small town girl, and you could be a small town girl. I don't know. Something about classic rock is very significant. A lot of classic rock songs from my head. Or you're a classic. They're looking at you as, like, a classic. Like, you're very classy. You're one of a kind. You know, I'm not saying you're like, you know, like, you're very unique. And so is this person. You know, you can be very classy, but then you can also be, you know what I mean? But you're still very, you know, you can also be, like, you're different. You're very, I can't even explain it, like, you're very different. You know when to be what, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you need to be professional, you can be professional, alright? But when you're yourself, you're just, like, whoever you are, you know what I mean? But, like, it's hard to, I mean, it's hard, I don't know how to really explain this. But this person just wants a simple life. Or a simple retreat, at least. Like, they just need to get away. Gotta get away now. Somebody could be arguing. So when I just seen the agriculture, I seen arguing. Okay? The sea. Ocean wave, seaside. Somebody could live by the seaside. They could be seeing you in their future. There could be a seer. They see right through the shit. And I thought I just seen a hand. When I looked at this, yeah, it looked like this was a hand. One of these was a hand. And it looked like a hand. They see that people are just there with their hands out. They're being enlightened. See the sun coming in? There's someone's healing. They see you as very healing. Reeves could be someone's last name. Sandra could be someone's name, or Cassandra. Somebody could be a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This could be you or somebody else. I just want to hug what this says. Garden. Floral delight. Gardening joy. Blossoming colors. Plant care. Somebody could be into plants, okay? Someone's giving you your roses. You know, they're giving you your flowers. They see what you've been through. They see these are both blossoming. These beautiful, like, beautiful roses here. Someone's gonna be rose. How unique you are. Look at all the different colors in these roses. These are very unique, very beautiful. Something about your solar plexus is very significant. They've seen the beautiful butter. Also, your ex is seeing the beautiful butter. I mean, the beautiful rose that you have be bloomed into. Somebody could have garden. Somebody could be into gardening. You could like plants with a farm here. Plants. Maybe you have a plant farm or like plant, like something like that. Something significant about plants here. Somebody might be gifting you roses. It's so funny, Guns and Roses. Oh, it's funny. The parking lot. They see the joy. Maybe somebody watches you garden, sees how much joy you have in it, okay? If they're seeing you blossoming into this beautiful, unique person that you are. And there's people, and how much delight you have in this, okay? And just being you. And this person your person wants to now, you know, I'm strongly getting they're getting, these are both, I feel like this is what's happening. These are blossoming into the beautiful, they have a lot of delight in you, a lot of joy, okay? They see how vibrant you are, how colorful you are, how well you take care of your plants, okay? How much joy it brings you to, and, like, let alone, like, the nature, like, how, like I said, like, the care that you give to your plants and to others, right? Like, this person really needs that tender care, love and care. So do you, though. Because somebody's in darkness, right? Even in your darkness, okay? Even in the darkness, you still manage to, in this dark-ass parking lot, you still manage to, cold, damp, dark parking lot, okay? You still manage to blossom into this beautiful butterfly with all odds stacked against you. You could have went from the party nights, the, you know, party clubs, nightlife, you know what I mean, whatever, not physically, like literally, or, like, you know, it could be, like, you could have been a partier at one point, okay? Maybe you did drugs or alcohol, maybe you were like that, like, I don't fucking know. But then, even in your darkest hours, you were tired of the darkness, you were realizing you're going down the wrong way. And even in the darkest times, you always still had some sort of light. And they seen, with all odds stacked against you, you still flourish into this beautiful, the roses that you are. You blossomed, even with no natural sunlight, right? Even with all the darkness. And now, because you did that, you have, with so many, golden opportunities, doors of opportunities opening up for you. And all these people that looked at you as like a parking spot where they can come and go, it's over for them. Look at this, the purple. See, from my grow light, that's for my plant. It's my grow light for my plants. But somebody is like the color purple. It's like, you know, your third eye and your crown chakra, right? Your person is like being awoke to the fact they're seeing. They're also helping people decalcify their pineal gland, their third eye, and they're seeing this. They're seeing your beautiful. You know, God is also, okay, with the grow light, God is the one that helped you, is the reason why you're still here, that even in the darkness, okay, you know, that you still were able to blossom into this beautiful, beautiful, rose, that, you know, roses, so vibrant, so colorful, and they're still stuck in this, your ex and everybody else. You're inspiring people to change their ways, and to leave this nightlife, and to grow up. And to blossom in, because if you can do it, anybody, you know, if you can do it, they can do it too. It's just the willpower, the choice, and the want. And you're actually helping people do this. And they're mad because your ex is mad because they know spot's taken. And you're not a person that will let, multiple cars park in your spot. You're a one-person person, and that's it. They could have lied and said that you were like a garage, that anybody comes and parks in you, comes and goes. That's not true at all. You're a one-person person, that's it. You don't get passed around. It's not your fault. They wanted to look at you like a fucking parking lot, that they can come and go anytime they wanted to. No. Not your problem at all. And seats, spots taken for the person that's coming in, because they're choosing, this artist at whatever time is coming in, they're cleansing up. You are both doing this, leaving the nightlife and coming together and blossoming together. Beautiful. That's exactly what this is. And now just remember, like, the person that, this person's famous. I'm telling you right now, like, this person's famous. And just keep in mind, guys, that, like, what he or she, whatever, what they were going through, okay? And keep that in mind, and just make sure you really give them the tender love and care, alright? You will. But this person just really needs love. They need to be, and just be like, oh, well, they're famous. What do you mean? No, they got fake love this whole time. They need real love. People look at famous people like, they got it made. No, really think about it, dude. They get stalked all the time, too. I mean, we do, too, but you know what I'm saying? And look at it that way, too. Like, all the but not like they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, the gang stalkers, they're just your paparazzi, okay? God had to get you prepared for the paparazzi, right? Because, whatever you got going on yourself, collective, if you're the one that's not famous yet, that's an up-and-coming star, you have so many opportunities coming your way. You got, look at this. This is insane. You have a lot of different, different opportunities here, okay? Because you're so gifted in so many different ways, and so is this person. This person just came into their fame first, okay? For you, you might even decide, this person might just be like, look, I don't even want nothing to do with that. I just want to go to retirement. I want to go into like, you might just be like, all right, well, let's do it. You know what I mean? You might not even want, but if you wanted to, you have plenty of opportunities coming your way where you could be famous, or you might just pick the simple life. I'm like, all right, well, you know what, fuck it. Let's just go. You know what I mean? Something like that. But yeah, and like, they're not getting, like, they get fake love. That people that are just like, you know what I'm saying? Like you did, yeah, we did too. We were the same way. We got everybody that we poured our heart and soul into. They're the same way. So just remember, like, when, they're coming out of, like, the darkness, like, because they're still in the mix of it now, because they're famous and they're constantly around people that are like, at least we were able to hermit, like, God put us in hermit mode, okay, and got us away from all that. They're stuck in it, okay. This is why they need to go in hermit mode, in like a quiet retreat. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might be going into rehab or something. I don't know, or they're just I don't know, something like this happening. Somebody could be a florist. The sky. Infinite universe, cloud formations, beautiful. They're looking to the sky. And God's answering. They know you're their person. Someone's name could be Sky. They know that God's what, is what brings you, why we're able to take all this pain, this agony, and they be able to blossom into something beautiful. That's another thing, guys. I'm strongly getting guidable. God is definitely guiding you, okay? You have infinite universe, you're connected to the all, to the universe and all there is, okay? To God, to Jesus, angels, ancestors, and lovers past away. You have infinite amount of opportunities coming your way. But you're being guided. and you're gonna turn all your heartache, all your pain, if you choose to. You know, you could literally take it out in so many different ways, in art, music, in you know, the way you design your plans and stuff like that, or whatever you do. You know what I mean? Desert, arrayed landscape, dunes and sands, endless horizon. See a snake there? Somebody feels dried out. They just don't, you know, they need water, they need, they're around a bunch of snakes, just like you were. They feel like they're doomed, like, you know. Somebody could be in, like, the desert, so somebody could live by the desert. They feel like just dried out, they need to be nourished. They need water, they need healing, they need love, they need these snakes to be, these fucking poisonous snakes to be away from them. They realize they're just drying them up, okay? They're tired of it. They're looking to the sky. Look to the sky, I'm crying. I'm heartbroken. They're like, okay, Yellow Till It's Gone is playing in my head. The song Till It's Gone by Yellow. Like, what can you do to, you know, until he keeps giving it all away. Like, every time, you know, this person gives out, whoever this is, they give. Like, what are they gonna do if they keep giving until it's gone? Like, you know what I mean? There's just never, whatever this person does, you know, they expect just because they're famous that they have it all. Like, I just seen something with 50 Cent, too. 50 Cent was posting something like how he has a family member, 25, whatever, it was like 25 Cent or something like that, who, you know, expected him to, like, to make him famous because of his fame, to bring him. He's like, no, you gotta work for that shit. And he's like saying how he bought, like, it's another family member that don't talk to him because they expected him to bring them, like, to get where they are, like, to, you know, get where he is, like, because, like, they ride his coattail. And he's like, nah, bro. And giving out fucking, somebody could be a rapper. I was just talking about Yellow Wolf, and I was just talking about 50 Cent now, and like how he's saying, like, he'll buy someone a car and somebody will be like, oh, that's cool, but, you know, you could have bought me a house. Like, what the fuck? Like, wait, what? Like, how about fucking thank you? You didn't have to do that. Give him a hug and, like, really thank him and appreciate that. No, instead, they were like, oh, well, you could have, you know, you are 50 Cent, and also, like, you know, like, you couldn't have bought me a house. Like, are you, I didn't have to buy you shit. Like, who the fuck are you? Go out there and do something yourself. Like, what? Like, what? And the dude's even trying to take his fucking name. Like, he's trying to say, he's pretty much saying, by saying 20, whatever it is, 25 something, like, you're saying that you're half of him. So he was just by his name. You can see what it says right there. He was trying to go, he thinks he's half of 50 Cent because he's related to 50 Cent. So he goes by 25 Cent or 25 or something like that. Like, what? Like, when did 50 Cent sign up to have to fucking, to bring him, you know what I mean? So maybe this could be a family member, too. They're expecting him, confirmation. Like, what? And they're realizing these people don't care about him. Like, this person really just needs a lot of love and care, and something to look to the sky, you know? And really think about what famous people have to go through, like, seriously, knowing that, like, you know, we've been through with the fucking fake people, but they have, like, people you don't even know that, like, you know, expect you. And I just seen Yellow Wolf when he was on concert. Remember when he was in concert and he had his breakdown, like, bro, and people were like booing him when he, dude, do you understand what that man was going through? And it, like, he even said, if y'all really loved me, you would support this. Like, his mental health and, like, what he's going through is more fucking important than a concert. Alright, same with Axl Rose. When Axl, you know what I mean? People got Axl Rose really fucked up too. Like, if you really, like, you know, look into what, like, and a lot of the ways he acts is because of what he went through as a child and growing up, alright? And people just think, oh, he's entitled. No, it's not the case at all. The man is hurt. A lot of the psychological, oh man, I just want to cry, like, you know, the shit that he's been through, and they look at it as like he's ignorant. No, it's his, people don't understand the pressure that they're under, what they go through. You know, they constantly go through, and people are just snakes around them. Like, you know, we understand it, but like not on their level. Their level is a whole new level, whole nother level. It's fucking out of the, you know, out of this world level. You know what I mean? And I feel like we went through this shit because this is what God was preparing us for. Because this is what you're destined for. And some of these celebrities didn't have that, like, preparation. You know what I mean? Some of them didn't even have that preparation. They went from having a normal life, especially like look at Justin Timberlake. I mean, you know, yeah, Justin Timberlake, Justin Bieber. He was a child. He had like went from a normal life into going with Diddy. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't prepared for that. At least God, you know, his chosen ones, he's taking his time preparing you for what's about to happen. Whether you're getting into a relationship with a celebrity, or whether it's what you're, well, either way you're destined for it. Like, okay, but I feel like a lot of you it's going to be, you're going there your own way. You're not going off the coattails of somebody else. It's destined for you. Okay, this could be a good twin flame. My left ear's ringing. You know, but like, and this is why God had to prepare us with the bullshit that we've been going through, because of what is destined for you. But, you know, some of these celebrities didn't get that, okay? They didn't get that preparation. You know, to us it's just like second nature, like whatever, we're used to it. They're used to it in a way now, but they're not at the same time. It's even more when you have to like really think about that shit. These people, they are where they are too because of what they've been through as well. Like, you know, a lot of the stuff, you know, some of the famous people, they talk about shit they don't even know about. Okay, they just, you know, like, I love Johnny Cash, but like, even he, you know, he did his, he even said, you know what I mean, like, he had no idea about, like, you know, prison or anything, but he rapped about, I mean, not rapped, he sang about it, you know what I mean. He actually wanted to be a gospel singer, and he got turned down, and then ended up going, you know what I mean. But I'm not gonna get all into that, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but some of these people are, what they're singing about, what they're creating about, is really what they, you know, what they went through and shit. And so, like, they have the traumas, it's healing to them and other people, but it's still traumas that they have to live through. And then on top of it, going through what they already went through, and then having people always there that are fake, that are snakes. Like, how did it feel for us? Imagine how it feels for them. You know, now with a whole bunch of money and everything else, and now everybody's just expecting shit from them, okay? But don't want to do shit for them, or if they do, they know it's for the wrong reasons. You know, somebody could be from the countryside, from the south side or something like that. Yeah, royal bloodline. They need a fucking peaceful retreat. They just want a simple life. Yeah, many men, wish death upon me. I don't look to the sky no more. I don't cry no more. Bench.